Recently, I received a call from a friend asking about a lowball offer they received while trying to sell their home. Even though they had priced their home very reasonably, this offer was well below what they were expecting. What was happening? What was happening? Well, this offer ended up coming from an investor. In case you aren't aware, offers from investors are becoming more common all across the country. According to the Business Insider, 44% of homes were purchased by investors in 2023, and this number is expected to increase. So if investors pay below market value for homes, why do so many people accept their offers? Or why would it even make sense for you to consider an investor offer when selling? To answer these questions, today I'm going over 3 key benefits of investor offers you should consider when selling your home. But first, let's go over the difference between a wholesale investor and an end buyer investor. A real estate wholesaler is an investor who acts as the middleman between a seller and a buyer in a real estate transaction. The wholesaler finds a discounted property, puts it under contract, and then sells the contract to a buyer for a higher price. The wholesaler keeps the difference between the two prices as their profit. Wholesalers typically have a list of investors they frequently sell to, so in some cases, it can be a good option. On the other side, an end buyer investor is the person who is buying the home for the investment. They will be the ones flipping the property and reselling it or holding onto it long term. They may be purchasing the property directly from a wholesaler or directly through the seller. Having a qualified real estate agent by your side should help you understand the difference between these two types of buyers and the pros and cons of each offer for your specific situation. Now that we understand the difference between the two types of investors, what are some of the reasons why you may opt to accept an investor offer? Well, investors don't care about the condition of your home. To get top dollar on the open market, you usually need to put in a little work. Painting, landscaping, staging, marketing, and more are necessary to truly maximize your sale. If you don't have the time or money to put in this work, or just don't want to deal with the hassle, you might want to consider an investor offer. They will pay for your home as is, which means they don't care if it's a bit of a fixer-upper. However, investors typically use what's called the 70% rule, which means they'll spend no more than 70% of the home's after repair value minus the cost of renovating the property. After repair value is the value that they will be able to sell the home for after they fix up the home. As always, there are some investors that hope for more or less of a profit margin than this, but this is typically the standard rule of thumb. Another thing would be investors close quickly. The market is a little slower than it used to be, and this can be a huge hurdle if you need to move as soon as possible. You're used to buying homes on a regular basis, and there aren't many negotiations when selling to an investor since they don't care much about the condition of your house. They may even be willing to give you flexible closing terms to make it easier for you to find housing after moving. And the third thing, investors pay in cash. In real estate, cash is king. One of the most common reasons why real estate deals fall apart is because the buyer can't secure proper financing from a bank. However, you don't have to worry about that with cash buyer investors. Real estate agents love working with cash buyers because there's no delay. If they have the money, they can get it to you immediately. While it might initially seem like an investor is trying to lowball you, the truth is that they provide an option that gives you maximum convenience. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, call or email me, and I can get you a free quote from an instant cash offer on your home. On the other hand, if you're determined to get the best price possible, I can help you get your home ready for the open market with as little stress as possible. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching.